prior to 1984, when they built the first Trade and Convention Center, they realized that they needed a convention center, didn't know where to build it. So the decision was made to reinforce this entire area. So there's a gazillion tons of concrete and rebar, steel. So all of the buildings that you see here, when we get up around the corner, I'll show you from what point. If you can look down on your right-hand side here, there's a red sign, and that, the Pinnacle Hotel sign, that used to be a harborfront bar. So the water was actually right up to that point. Everything on this side of it, north of it, is now all reclaimed. So all these buildings are new, this whole entire area since 1985. On the right-hand side here is a building, an old brick building that we're going to go around the corner. And if you look at, there's an arch sort of window on the side here. The old sailing ships used to pull up to that and unload their cargo. So it gives you some idea again, like this is all reclaimed. This is called the Marine Building. When it was built in 1930, it was the highest building in the British Commonwealth. And it was originally designed by the same architect as the Empire State Building. So it is probably one of the most unique buildings inside. It's all Art Deco style. And when you come around the corner here, take a look at the main entrance. You'll see all the intricate work. Inside, it's all inlaid wood and gold.
Oh yeah. Everywhere.
I mean, it's an amazing site. This one right here, the Marine Building. Yes.
Oh, there's a building that had 85 on it.
It's too bad that you actually weren't staying in Vancouver a little longer, because again, that would be one that I would highly recommend. You just go in and you'd be in awe when you walk in the lobby there.
JJB.
So there, that gives you some idea on the outside, the work on it. It's mind-boggling. So as we're moving down, this is called Burrard Street. It's probably one of the major thoroughfares that runs between one side of the city and the other side. Vancouver itself is actually an island. There's only 5 bridges that get you out of this area, and it's becoming an absolute nightmare as traffic's developing.
Do it for the views.
We will eventually cross over the Lionsgate Bridge, which is one that you probably crossed, well, obviously you did this morning, you crossed under. And
clickbait. I lost my passport.
I'll tell you a little bit more about the Lionsgate later. So dating back to 1930, there were only 2 buildings in this downtown area. The rest of this was all trees and little ramshackle buildings and homes. It was a residential area. The only other building other than the Marine Building was the Hotel Vancouver with the green roof ahead, and it was built by the Canadian Pacific Railway. And really, up to that point, this was kind of a backwash. I mean, it was just a little backwater area. Some residential, a little bit of but over the course of the last, well, whatever it is now, thank you. We're really right now in the heart of the financial district of the city, about a 6-block radius. All the insurance companies and banks and head office establishments for the Western, if you want to call it that, Asian market. There's so much commerce between Vancouver and the Asian countries that this is head office for a lot of those institutions and businesses, corporately.
There we go.
I hope I'm not giving you too much information, but I want to give you some sense of the downtown core as we drive through it. Event being celebrated. The last one that we did was just a few weeks ago, well, a month ago now, I guess, was July the 1st, is Canada's birthday, 150th birthday, and there was 800,000 people down in this area. It was the main entertainment staging area for all the activities during the Canada Day celebrations. Final point here before leaving, you see there's a Lego block orca down on the far side there. That we had a Lego convention here about 3 or 4 months ago, and they donated this orca. So it's quite unique.
Here, I can get it, Kellen.
On your left-hand side, those that can see is Stanley Park, and that's where we're heading to in just a moment, and we'll give you more detail as we go along.
It's fine.
I'm talking a little faster today because we're having to consolidate the tour a little faster, so you're going to have to listen faster. All right?
Yep.
Streets are aflame, it's a mad game, makes you stop and stare. Need an assist, you can resist, we'll make quite a pair. We'll slide on in, your magic little wicked queen. Take a spin, the evil cannot get us, the voodoo you do. Places are red, we're hitting the deck, they don't have a prayer. Something strange from far beyond is haunting all my dreams. Everything looks inside out, not quite as it seems. We'll slide on in, magic little wicked queen. Come on, take a spin. The evil cannot get us, we'll take them on jackpot. Snakeskin boots on a Saturday night. Kicking down doors, trying to make it happen. Swing, don't miss in the wicked fight. And then we'll start to stroll, sway and roll, take control, yeah. Can't take another spin. They wanna get it, trying to upset it. Snakes in boots on a Saturday night. Kicking down doors, trying to make it happen. Swing, don't miss in the wicked fight. And then we'll start to stroll, sway and roll, take control, yeah. Snakes in boots on a Saturday night. Kicking down doors, trying to make it happen. Swing, don't miss in the wicked fight. And then it's over the dark, and then we'll go sway and roll. Boots on a Saturday night.